Hi guys, welcome in today. It's going to be a lot lower energy stream. I will admit it, I am super exhausted right now and not feeling 100%, but I'm trying to stay consistent with Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday streams. So I'm, and then giving myself 2 days to try and pull things off my PS5 and try and post them to here, YouTube, and other places. But right now it's kind of been, it's going to take me a while to get up to all of that. It's going to be a learning curve. But if you want to follow me on any other socials, feel free. If you want to come on in, you want to chat, go ahead. But it's just going to be a really low-key stream today, and I might not talk that much. But if I do, it's probably going to be in a whisper. Alright guys, so we're continuing on our Bloodweave run. Today, we are in Joaquin's Rest, and we've been given the quest to find the dowry. And there might be some other things back here that we need to investigate, so we're going to start and get up with that first and go from there. And we're going to start off with a wee bit of that serves me. I should have seen that coming. So today, oh shit, pardon my language. The other thing
that'll
not
have
feeling
to
well
do.
is the cuss words might come out a little bit more readily because I don't have the energy to filter at the same rate I normally would. Just zero energy. Alright. I think I see dead cows and I want to make sure we have a good interaction.
Monsters everywhere. Kill. No, you're not one of them at all. I was ready to run you through. My mistake, friend. Yes. It was screaming, waving around its metal. I made him stop screaming. An attack. Monsters. Little ones and taller ones. They took the shiny one. He killed many. Him? He was the biggest. Now I'm the biggest.
Someone's moving around in there.
I don't quite want to go in there just yet, so we're not going to breathe that brave and just yet.
That's curious.
But the blue goblin never hurt anyone. Alrighty. Welcome in. Feel free to chat if you're able. If you're on your commute home, enjoy the sounds of Baldur's Gate, and I hope that it is a good drive. I have very mixed feelings about traffic.
Very nice. And to think, I was expecting a needle.
Alrighty.
Tempers are rising. It's clear not everything you find is at your disposal.
I know this doesn't change anything, but it helps. Thank you. I need some time alone with her. To say goodbye.
There we go. The scale catching on fire. Okay. That tracks. Alright.
Oh, for a skeleton key.
I don't disagree with you there. A skeleton key would be super nice. Okay, guys, don't start doing me dirty this early on. I like really need you to be kind. Thank you. Karlak probably would do really well with that.
Want to dance?
Let's see. because of the shockwave. That's a really nice skill to have, to push people back or push people off of things. Alrighty. Besides, the hammer actually looks pretty awesome.
Don't touch me.
Oh man.
You spot a man crouching between the shelves, just as he spots you.
Bugger! Little serpent, long shadow. Don't want to die. Little serpent, long shadow. Just say it. Oh, hell, dwarves. I thought you were flaming fist. Well, down you go then. They'll be on us soon, so if you're looking to trade, you best be quick. Entrance is hidden behind the wardrobe. Here's the key.
So this is the part where I'm always torn. When I go down below, and of course we do a lot of loot goblin, because that's just the way we roll. Do you give them the box? And then do you save Oscar? Because, you know, if you know anything about Oscar Femoris, yeah. If you know, you know. I've come to feel a certain way after 3 playthroughs about rescuing that particular individual and whether or not it is worth the trouble that we will encounter later due to said person. And I can assure you, in my eyes, it really isn't. Even if you're on a super goody 2-shows playthrough, it's a big nope. Like, that guy has so many red flags. Oh, I can't pay you anything, but my mistress can. Okay. a little bit more oomph and shock a few people. It's really nice to actually have the ability to shock and awe. For my sorcerer, that staff was like a godsend. And then I kind of passed it on to, in later game, just to Karlach. And to be honest, the amount of damage, it was insane. But then again, Astarion can do some serious damage with 2 daggers. So I was actually playing my other game through last night, and like, I don't know what was happening. Like, the rolls must have been really good, because the amount of damage being done just by Astarion alone, let alone like Karlach, it was criminal. Gray dirge option, where you're mostly trying to be light, is a really interesting playthrough, because it requires a lot of really good rolls. So
Nothing.
it's definitely been challenging. Like, not trying to kill the person, certain persons. I have a moral quandary about playing dirge at all. So the fact that I'm playing a light-ish, maybe a little bit more on the gray side of things, dirge is unusual, but you know, at least my character was seeking some kind of balance. But it shouldn't take me much more time to finish that one. Like, I'm almost done with all the side quests to the point where, like, all I have to do is some of the major things that you have to do, and obviously make a decision on certain things about if you're gonna lose a certain person or you're gonna help them, or if you're going to work out a deal or not, or I mean, like, I don't know. I still haven't really decided how I'm going to play out the ending with that one.
Empty.
So if you guys have any advice on playing Act 3 Dirge, where you're morally in the gray, please feel free to
Vacant as an orc skull.
add in your comments or suggestions. I have not figured out how to get the Baldur's Gate companion to work properly on PS5. I suspect that it doesn't, just with how much trouble I'm having doing it versus following the instructions exactly. So, if you guys want to take to the chat and decide what we do in reactions, in chat chats and stuff like that, just let me know. Pardon the yawn. Again, not feeling great.
I wonder.
Wait a second. Did I see what I saw here?
Oh, that's excellent.
Who wrote that?
It's so good to see a secret passage with some
Not
flair.
be as loyal to the guild as they would like to make it seem, even if you consider certain things that you find out later on. I just, you know, the guy has always given me an off feel, and I don't know. I mean, first off, why would anybody give up, like, tons of money and treasure to make somebody else look good? I swear the amount of cheese and sausage in this game and sheer lack of ability to drink water, I think it promotes a healthy amount of drinking. Which I'm not gonna lie, makes it harder for those of us who love flavor profiles but don't necessarily love the alcohol content. All I can say is thank goodness for the rise of predominantly non-alcoholic solutions. And yes, I'm one of those weird people that is genuinely there for flavor profiles. I couldn't give two flying floofs about the other part of it. Like, to be honest, I would say that if non-alcoholic beverages that didn't contain a lot of unnatural sugars and ingredients existed as options, I'd be in. However, to create some of the beautiful flavors that come out of wine, beer, whiskey, or any of that, nothing compares. Like, seriously, especially to masters in their field of their creations, because I'm telling you, there is nothing like Scottish whiskey in the world. And when you're feeling it, Irish whiskey is also nice. And to be honest, there are a lot of very good beers out there. And don't get me started on wine and all the pairings that go deliciously with good food. But yeah. I'm glad they are starting to come out with more options, considering that a lot of the ABVs today are especially if people are trying to create them as historical, while they did have some things that were high ABVs, the average drink that you would have gotten during different periods would have actually been a lot lower ABV for everyday drinking, or like, you know, it wouldn't have been like heavy. So it's super interesting to try ones that actually do the right thing. But yeah. And if you guys are wondering, I used to work in a bar setting, and I was almost to the point of being able to afford taking sommelier and other courses for expertise in wine, beer, and alcohol, like liquor. So yeah. Well, I don't know everything, because I do believe like everything is up to your individual tastes. Wine, food, beer, all of it, like they all have their own places and times. And while you can't always eat a amazingly cooked 5-star meal every day, doing it sometimes is really nice. Alright, let's see what we can do.
That's far enough. What's your business down here? Answer honestly and maybe we'll kill you clean.
Zaris.
Then your answer decides his fate as well as your own. So make it good.
Thank you, Dice. That was very good of
Where in the hell's is Rugen? I need that cargo. I never mentioned any cargo. And I don't care for people poking around in my head. Still, I can look past it if you have what I need. Come down.
So one of the things that I find
Traps.
interesting
considerate.
is that how patches have affected
Hope you weren't followed, mate.
what I've been able to do in the past in my game and what I'm able to do now in game. So I kind of have to play it a little bit different now than I would have, like,
There's no need for this. Free me now, and I'll see that my patron
last
rewards.
September, October.
I need only tell her it's a gambling kit. It's happened before.
Something over there.
Or even in January.
Reckon I might actually miss this place.
Yeah. This guy, right here.
Look, there's
Nothing
no
but
need for
trouble.
this. Free me now, and
Nothing but trouble.
Not many can talk their way into a Zentarim outpost. I could use someone with your skills. Interested in a job? Still am as it goes. Take it as a mark of respect. But right now, I reckon we're better off friends than enemies. You interested or not? We're the finest mercenaries on the coast. We can provide you with anything. For a price. Some of our people are missing. More importantly, so is their cargo. Find them. Keep them alive if you can. Failing that, just bring that shipment back. Unopened. God damn it! What about the shipment?
I'm very resentful to do this.
The Sharba's black bones, you did it! And still sealed. You're a goddamn wonder. Here's your coin. Actual professionals are rare. You ever want more work? Come and see me in the gate. Our trader can show you some of our more exotic items now. But don't delay. This place is likely to be rubble soon. Someone kidnapped a duke. Right on our bloody doorstep. The Flaming Fist will need someone to blame. I don't plan on it being us.
Throw me something. You got coin? Yeah, aye. Fine. Who are you? It's Muse. Don't pretend you know what that means.
You're a friend of the Zent now. That's worth something in Baldur's Gate. Assuming we make it back there in one piece.
I think we might just have to see to that not happening.
Well, don't you cut a fine figure? Want your portrait done? If you have the gold, my pet artist will make you a most heroical likeness. Let's say we're his patrons, yeah? Found him wandering the wilds alone. He needs protection. And if his paintings cover our costs, so much the better, eh? You've got an eye for quality. Every noble in Baldur's Gate will be after one of these. Tell him I sent you. And if he stains it up with his sniffling, there'll be hell to pay.
Strip this place bare!
You. The way you handled Zaris. You're not one of her thugs. You need to buy me. You... Oh. Another of Brem's bloody commissions? I will not sully my brush with every ugly vagrant who... Forgive me. I just... I'm here against my will, you see? But I know my patron is looking. She will be most grateful to whoever can secure my release. And most generous. I know it. Listen to me, you Stlani. Forgive me, but I can't think down here. Can't work. Free me, and you will have your portrait. One so grand that even blind Tyr himself will weep to see it. But first, speak to Brem. Please.
Something I can help you with? Of course. Got some interesting stock for a friend of the family.
Yeah, there are several things I really, really want here. But I know the old hacks don't cut it anymore. Oy vey. Should I do the right thing and save the little fool? To be honest, I don't really feel like it's the very Astarion thing to do. I really love the giant breaker so much.
Pleasure. Something I can help you with? Of course. Got some interesting stock for a friend of the family.
Thing bad about this is that I have already sold. I have already put back to camp so many of the things I could sell.
Pleasure.
Alrighty. This is going to be a getting rid of inventory. You see, my plan does work. Might as well unload. I swear this game gives you so much sausage and salami to eat. It's just hilarious.
Something I can help you with? Of course. Got some interesting stock for a friend of the family. Pleasure. Something I can help you with? I doubt you've got that kind of dosh lying about. All right, so maybe I was fishing. No fooling you. He's all yours. Don't forget to feed him. He balls something proper.
I can't say I've ever been bought before. How much did I fetch? No, don't tell me. There's nothing so depressing as learning one's true value. Well, you should at least know what you've paid for. I am the Oscar Fevras, at your service. A genuine pleasure. I'm in your debt, as is my patron. My betrothed, I should say. Assuming Lady Janeth still wishes to marry me after our little, falling out.
You recall a recent scandal. A patriarch of Baldur's Gate who wished to marry a commoner.
Alrighty.
I did not run away. A date was never set. There were complications. Before my fame, my patron, there was another woman. One I planned to spend my life with. But when Lady Janeth offered me a future, well, it felt only right to mention my past. Right, but unwise. I was forced to retreat into the countryside to paint and to clear my head. To choose, I suppose. Oh, absolutely none. Fame and wealth suit me very well, no doubt. And yet, I think of that first love, and I hesitate. Likely I'm going mad. Regardless, we have more immediate concerns. Your reward once I've returned to the city, for one. Say, I don't suppose you could spare some coin, could you? Ease the discomforts of the road some. A hero to the hilt. Seek me out in the city, truly. Beneath my brush, you'll live forever. Until Baldur's Gate, then.
I feel like he's giving us a big lie.
Not this hide-and-seek stuff.
That's curious.
I hope this isn't like the last time I went through here. Like, I had a massive issue, and this, like, wouldn't fully reveal. It was horrible. But yay.
and again. Master gets confused, I think.
The dark smells wrong. Not night dark. Wheaten dark.
That would be an accurate interpretation of the Underdark, for sure.
Careful. No stone scent. No stone sound. Strange stone here.
Alrighty.
That's curious.
So what I would generally do is check the sites. Go to hide. Cut up to about right here. And then go into turn mode. And we're going to go ahead and kill a couple of bitches. You know. On the quiet, on the down low. Oh well. Sorry guys, my silly cat keeps on sitting on me in strange ways and makes it harder.
Don't look now.
Maybe.
Come on then.
Fuck yes.
I don't want to do this. I don't like killing the dogs. Alright.
Come on, Karlak. Show him who you are.
No holding back.
very tougher than you. Come on!
What's this? Open up.
Perfect. Now that all the fees are knocked out, we can turn on people. Let's get her feeling fresh.
This is my time. Victory is assured.
That's nice. If that's the case.
Now this is my happy place. No surrender. This is where things get very loot heavy for a hot minute. So many things to loot, so little time.
have we here?
Well met.
Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us.
Yes! Damon can use this to fix me.
Nothing.
Like twice, like one before the end of everything that goes into the next act, and actually get him to fix Scarlac earlier. I don't know. I just think that that would be nice. Because if you don't like Karlach, I don't know what's wrong with you. Sorry guys, my cat just turned over and accidentally dug her back claw into me. It might be time for another nail trim. It's one thing I know, that these pork loins are a wee bit on the heavy side.
Something over there.
That thing is tiny, and I am not.
I mean, I don't know about that, Astarion. You're a little bit on the short side.
A false wall.
I'm just kidding. IRL, Astarion's taller than me. I kinda normally do this now, just to get it out of the way. Because having all that sweet, sweet loot and all those nice ingredients really comes in helpful. I wonder where we're gonna end up.
I admire your courage, Gale.
Thank you. Any particular reason?
Between the orb and the bug, you've got more than your fair share of unwelcome passengers.
This place is more dangerous than I thought.
Hardly a challenge.
I have to slightly admit that Astarion's bravado that covers up for some of his like fact that he's a little bit on the scared side is very admirable. Of course it's locked on top of me. Armed. So if you don't make it into the Underdark before now, like say that you didn't go kill the spiders yet, this is another way to make it into said Underdark. But you might have to deal with some big bad baddies. Not gonna lie. And sometimes I just don't feel like having those fights just yet. Even though I know that we could probably... Yeah, no, we could take it. All of his strategic planning, it's doable. Time for some of my favorite streamers soon, so that I can actually I find it very funny on one of my runs. I actually hit the exact same area because I forgot that they were streaming that day. And they hit the exact same area I was in game that day. This is before I started streaming. And I just found it freaking hilarious. What were the chances? Like, I kind of intrinsically knew where they were going next because I was caught up to that last one. But I didn't realize they were streaming. I forgot that they were streaming that day. And now I have 2 more to catch up on because I
I keep missing the lives. Nothing is more infuriating. Especially since I know that their mod puts in a ton of work to get everything prepared for the other side of things, YouTube. To be honest, I appreciate the amount of work that some of the editors and mods do to keep streams running smoothly and keep reposts running smoothly. It's an amazing dedication to the craft that this is. Not even gonna joke about that. Oh yeah, we were already up here. This is interesting.
Quickly.
Normally I can start at the back and make my way up to this, and they won't be any the wiser.
A tale for the ages.
Since the last time I went through here,
Knight to King 5.
feels like it changed. Either that or I'm completely remembering it wrong, which is also quite probable.
Gods, it's hot in here. In position.
On the victor's path. Making my move.
I normally sneak up here and then surprise attack them and catch them off guard. That's the difference right now. Got it. So sometimes I get the strong box back here. I don't. That's gonna work on us here. Two can play at that game.
high time.
Might will prevail. Keep them guessing.
A rough tempest I will raise.
Put him up.
Okay, I got what I wanted out here. Just not out of that one. Okay, we can turn off the non-lethal now. The other ones can
Aye.
die, I suppose.
Battle favors the fearless.
Alright, that's quite nice.
Swords meet sorcery.
With haste.
And the reason we don't leave anybody alive in here is because we don't want anybody making it to Baldur's Gate.
so smart self forgot to get myself a water before I started streaming. So I am probably gonna offload my encumberment and probably going to end it early. I'm sorry that so much of this got spent sorting out some loot and selling a good amount of loot. But it was necessary to, I guess, do the right thing and save that one guy who was just a wee bit annoying when we meet them again. Or some might say they're really annoying. Just depends on whether or not you find it worth investing your time in. Alright.
Awake and alert.
Which way to the nearest library?
Not too bad. Alright. I'll probably trade him out
Keep a blade close.
since we are done with him. We are gonna go back here to find out if anything has changed and something might be possible. Because before,
You're an impressive fighter, Gale. You should consider a new name.
I take it you have some suggestions?
The Wizard Wonder. Or how about the Master of the Weave?
Tempting. But I think we might already have the maximum number of theatrical titles.
like Gale of Waterdeep isn't a little bit theatrical.
Get to the city soon. I am not grumpy. Scowl on your face would frighten a troll. You're an idiot.
Looking for steel? I have, well, something close.
Hold on to it for now. I haven't quite worked out a schematic for a new design. It might take me a bit of crunching to figure out something suitable. If it can even be done. But it's my top priority, believe me. Anything to take my mind off, well, everything.
Hell's take me.
Damon truly is a good person. Alright, guys. We now know that Damon isn't going to be able to fix her.
Soldier? Oh, come on. You don't mean that.
Actually, no. Yes. You can stay at the party. Okay. We are going to go very quickly back to camp and trade Will out for the lovely Shadowheart. I feel bad because I don't play with Lae'zel
Shah's
and
blessings
Will
upon you.
as often, even though I know Lae'zel is awesome.
I'm not sure what else I can say, at least until I can remember more. She taught me, trained me, punished me. Often, I think I feel her influence when the wound pains me. Not even memories, just glimpses, impressions. Perhaps the wound is her doing, something Lady Shah bid her to do. I don't know.
Interesting. Alright guys, I'm gonna go ahead and save here. Next time we're gonna start off with our potion buying. And after we start off with potion buying, we will go off into the wild blue yonder. I am probably going to cut off our access to Auntie Apple because I want to go looking for what the Kilu suggested back when we dealt with Arabella and saving her from Kabu, because there were some implications from a certain chest that we need to investigate. But unfortunately, that means we might have to deal with losing access to Antigua. Or we could just go forth to the goblin camp and like talk to everybody. But I feel like that's best done in one fell swoop to some degree. But if you guys have any thoughts or suggestions, go ahead and recommend them. Let's go ahead and clean up our saves. I hope that you guys all have a good night. I'm sorry I'm ending the stream a little bit early. I will admit I am a little bit extra tired today, and I won't for me going back to this right now. I'll load the other one. I might as well show you the level where my other game's at before we close out. But don't forget to go ahead and subscribe for updates. And I have not set up any tiers yet because I don't think we're there yet. But if you have any suggestions, please let us know. And I hope that you guys have a good rest of your night. And yeah, Angelic Scion armor, just for the giggles. And then I have Karlach and Shadowheart in that. I don't know, some of the gear in third act is fun. Alright guys, I am gonna go ahead and call it a night before you start to hear the screams of my spouse coming into the house to tell me he has come back home from feeding somebody else's cats. So you guys have a great and wonderful night, and I'll see you on Friday. Hopefully I'll be feeling a lot better by then.